Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a very requested video. I'm going to be sharing some of my all-time baby favorites, just showing you some of the products that I've been using with my little one. So for those of you guys who are new around here, my daughter Riley is 11 months old. She's about to turn 1. So really I need to go around my house and start putting away some of like the toys and like things that we used for her when she was a lot smaller. So I figured that this would be like the perfect time to just kind of take you around my house and show you guys some of our all-time favorite things that we've used, and that way I can kind of give you guys my opinion on whether I think they're worth it, whether I didn't like them. So let's just start right here in my bedroom. So this is little Riley, and this is like one of our all-time favorite things. We use this little rocker thing so much. We really just stopped using it like maybe this month because she stopped fitting in there, even though as you can see she is trying to still make her way in there. You don't fit in there anymore, ma'am. Yep. She got to the point where she was way too big like this, and she started like just turning around, and like obviously I'm here with her, but I couldn't leave her in this at all unattended. Oh, you're gonna smack your head against the wall. Can you say hi? Can you say hello? So anyway, this little baby Einstein bouncer, I highly recommend that you get one of these when your babies especially are like teeny tiny. We had this since we brought her home from the hospital, I think, pretty much, and we use this so much. It's a perfect place to just sit her down if you need to like go and like get up and you just need to leave your baby somewhere really quick. This one also like plays music and it vibrates. So this is a vibrating, and then over here it just plays music. She's like, I remember this. And then this, as they get older, they can pull it down and then that stuff moves. So she really liked this. This was honestly such a lifesaver because it's so lightweight that you can just transport it around your house. Let me turn off this music so you guys can hear me. Now I have the vibrating and the music. So yeah, I would keep this like in my bathroom for a long time. Like if I ever needed to like put her down while I shower or while I use the bathroom, like this was like the perfect thing that I can like move around from place to place. And then as she got a little older, this is where we would feed her like her solids before we actually went into like the high chair. So yeah, this was a very good thing to have. You're gonna see that my house is an absolute disaster, but this is one of the little play mats that we used for Riley. I love this thing and so did she. This is like what we used for her for like tummy time for a long time when she was really little. This came with like little toys that would hang here, but like now she doesn't use those toys anymore. But this also obviously like plays music, and this like a little piano. So we really like this. We used this a lot when she was teeny tiny. You're also gonna want a wooden spoon because anything that does not look like a toy, it's gonna be their favorite toy. Like this paper over here that she is just loving. Yeah, that's mine. Let's see, so over here, I have like the little pack and play, and right now it's just filled with like a bunch of random things, a random sock. She doesn't stay in here a lot, but I definitely enjoyed having a pack and play, especially when she was younger. This one came with a little, like, I don't know what you would call it, like a little like changing station and like a little bassinet. For when she was a lot smaller. I did a whole video like review on this little pack and play in case you guys want to see it. I'll leave it linked down below. But I loved the idea of like having somewhere where the baby would sleep. Like we used to have this like in the family room, so that's where she would take her naps when she was like newborn, like when we first brought her home from the hospital. And then as she got older, this is like where we would just kind of plop her in there. Like again, if I needed her to stay still while I, you know, cleaned up the room, like that's why it's in the bedroom now. So this is kind of like the place that I would leave her in when she started like crawling. Like if I didn't want her like to get into everything, I would just leave her in there, put some toys in there. She was very much entertained. Now she's just making a mess of everything. This corner of my bedroom, which again, it is a hot mess because this is just kind of stuff that I need to put away. This was a little caddy that we used nonstop when she was younger. This caddy obviously is not organized at all. You can check out my newborn essentials video if you want to see like more in depth like what exactly is in here. But obviously I kept wipes. These were our favorite wipes. We still use these wipes to this day. The water wipes I love. I ordered them on Amazon. And then now there's just a bunch of random stuff. This is like a little cradle cap little brush that we use when she used to have cradle cap. Her medicines. These saline drops were the best. I still use them every once in a while if I need to like blow her nose. Not blow her nose, but like, if I need to use the nose Frida to like get her bugs out. And then it's not in here at the moment, but this is the little like manicure system that we used to use for her, like whenever I needed to file down her nails. This is seriously the best thing that you can get if your little one has long nails and you want to trim their nails. It's so much easier than using just like a regular nail file or like clippers or anything like that that's gonna cut them. So I highly recommend this, and maybe I'll show it to you in her nursery if it's out. But Diaper Caddy, you need to have one of these. You need to be able to transport all of your essentials to and from different rooms and things like that. And then I have a bunch of different like sleeping contraptions, because if you guys are new here, Riley was like the worst sleeper of all time. Riley seriously did not sleep for like the life of her. She's about to sneeze. Bless you, baby. She was the worst sleeper up until the 6-month mark, which is when we started sleep training her. But that whole time that we were trying to get her to sleep, we bought so many things to see if they would help. This is from a company called Nested Bean. This little sleep sack was pretty helpful. I mean, I think that she enjoyed it. We didn't use it like a ton, but I think that this is really good. Like if your little ones just want like a little bit more comfort, or like they want to feel a little bit more secure at night, because what happens with these is that there's like little beads in here inside of this like little egg thing, and it's supposed to be like if you're keeping your hand on your baby, it's like weighted. So these are nice. They also have swaddles like this. You're gonna want some kind of swaddles or something to wrap your baby in. So we enjoyed this. Something you can try. This guy was a failure. This was the Magic Merlin sleep suit. And this was something that a lot of people like. So again, every baby's different, but it is this giant little suit that Riley looked like the Michelin Man when she wore it. But it's supposed to be something that the babies enjoy, helps them to sleep. Riley just looked like a crazy person wearing this, and it did not help her sleep. So I did not really love it. Now this is the nursing pillow that I used. It's called the My Breast Friend. This is the #1 nursing thing I would tell you to get if you are a nursing mama. I already had the Boppy when I bought this, and I was intending on using the Boppy to nurse, but then we went to see a lactation consultant, and she recommended this one to us. This one is just so much easier to breastfeed a baby in. I don't know what to tell you. It's just a lot more comfortable. The position of the baby, like when I would breastfeed Riley in this, just made everything so much easier. Let's see if you can kind of get an idea of how to use it. But basically you just put it around your lap, and she is going for my clothes, and then you strap it in here, and then you just have like this little pillow that sits on your lap, and then you put the baby's head on either side, and then that is how you nurse. Hi. This is like her favorite thing. Yeah, she makes out with herself in the mirror. You're so beautiful. Yeah? Over here on my nightstand, this is the outlet, and it's not plugged in right now, it's not charging. But just to show you, I still use this to this day. This is one of the best investments that we ever made for our baby. It gives me such like peace of mind when she's sleeping, making sure that she's okay. So I did a whole review on the outlet. If you want to check it out, I'll also leave that link down below. But I love this thing. I know it's expensive, but to me it was totally worth it. Now over here in my bathroom is where I keep this little bouncer. I also, again, like I have a review for like a lot of these things, so I will leave a link to this one as well. We love this thing. Riley uses it like every day, and I put it here in my bathroom so that, again, if I need to like put on my makeup or do something or take a shower, I can just kind of sit her here and she's entertained. She plays with her toys. So you definitely need like a couple of places to like put your baby, because you're not just gonna be stuck to one room. You're gonna need to transport your child at some point. All right, so when Riley was younger, we used a little like infant bathtub like this. This obviously we've put away under the sink because she's too big for it, but I will let you know which one that was. Now we honestly just bathe her in the tub, but one of the things that I do recommend that you get, sorry, she's like in my hands and wants to crawl away. One of the things that I recommend that you get when you start bathing your baby is this little like kneeler. It makes the whole bathing experience so much more comfortable, because like I used to kneel here and like my knees would kill me. So having this little mat, this one's by Pooge, but I think that there's a couple different brands that have little kneelers like this. It's super comfy, and it just like helps your knees so that they just don't get destroyed. We just have some bath toys in here. This is like the little water dispenser thing. And then when they get bigger, you're gonna wanna get something like this to prevent them from hitting their head against like the actual like water spout or whatever, because Riley was getting to a point where she really wanted to like play with that, and then I was scared that she was gonna hit her head. So this is nice and cushiony. All right, you guys, this is her nursery, and honestly it is like the biggest mess right now because she was just playing in here earlier, but I want to show you just some essentials. So this is her rocker. I love her rocker. This was probably the most expensive thing that we bought for her nursery, but you're gonna want something comfortable that you can sit in. This one I got from Bye Bye Baby, I think, and I love it because obviously it's still something that I use to this day. This sound machine I love, and we still use it today. Every time that she goes down for a nap or for bedtime, we turn it on. That's like the low setting, like the quieter setting. And then this is the higher setting. We also use this little night light. I love this little night light. You just click on it and it turns off. Tap it, turns on. And then if you hold it down, you can adjust like the dimness, like how dim it is, how bright it is. So we really like this little light. This is like the little Viva light, but I'll leave it linked down below. I also love her diaper organizer. This thing like next to the changing table is just like a lifesaver, just having everything easily accessible, like all of her like diaper rash creams, just the wipes, and then all of her diapers. So that's still something that we use now a year into this little baby's life, and she's just gonna take everything out. That's nice. I highly recommend some kind of diaper pail like that one. This one's just like a diaper genie. I think one of our friends handed it down to us, so we didn't buy it. At first, like when you bring your baby home from the hospital, you're like, oh, their poop doesn't smell, like it's fine, like you don't need one of these. But when they start eating solids, like that stuff stinks. Like it is really bad. Like right now when Riley poops, like it smells really, really bad. Like even my husband comes up to me, he's like, man, like her poop smells really bad. So you're gonna want some place to put all the diapers so that the whole room does not smell like crap. This is a little nail file that I was telling you guys about earlier. You see like it's a little file over here. There's different little attachments that come with it depending on the baby's age, and then you just turn it on and this spins and it files their nails. So this just makes everything so much easier. We also had this like wipe warmer back here. This was like a hand-me-down. We never used this. I never used a wipe warmer. So it's just something, you know, I guess it makes your baby more comfortable, but I guess I made Riley very uncomfortable. Okay, so here in her closet, I've got some of the stuff that we used to use. So this was my boppy, and again, this pillow I would still recommend having. I think it's nice to be able to like lay your baby down on it. Riley used this a bunch when she was teeny tiny. Excuse me, what's so interesting back there? So this was a boppy, and again, I tried nursing with it. You definitely can, but it's not as comfortable as a My Breast Friend. This was a gift that we used a lot when Riley started like sitting. This is just something that kind of helps them get to that point where they're sitting, gets them more comfortable being in that position. So it's just like a little froggy seat, and then you sit them through there, and then they have toys. So this is the little car seat that we used. We bought the Britax travel system, which comes with the car seat and the stroller that the car seat kind of clips into. Look at her bow. It looks like a bow tie. I really liked this. The stroller is super easy to maneuver. This whole travel system I absolutely loved. You want some water? Here you go. Here's some water. There you go. She loves her water. And we love that little sippy cup. But yeah, I loved this. We've been still using it, like right now, but we actually just recently bought this car seat. So this is gonna be the car seat that we install now. It says that it goes from 4 to 50 pounds, so she should fit in this for a while. This one I got on Amazon. It was like on super sale. So we'll give it a go and see how we like it. All right, so now I'm gonna attempt to show you 2 other strollers that I have. I recently got this one because I was working with the brand on a campaign, and I loved it. This is like the Ergo Baby stroller, and I'm probably gonna have to insert some clips here. And she, of course, wants to get in the stroller. You wanna be in the stroller? Come here. I'll strap her in. I do love the Britax, and the Britax is in the car right now, so I'm not gonna be able to show it to you. But this one has one feature that the Britax does not have that I really like. This one does come with like some kind of like adapter, so you can put the Britax the car seat in it, so you can look for that if you like this stroller. But what I like about this stroller is that you can change the handlebars, so I can push her out like this, and it's very easy to push, but then all I have to do here is I just like pull these little clips down, and then I can switch the handlebars, and then I can push her this way, and I can watch her like as I'm pushing her. So I love that the handlebars just switch so easily, like you saw, like it's just super easy to do. And then I'm gonna leave her there, and then I'm gonna show you this stroller. Let's see if I can move her. So this is like a bit heavier duty. It's like a bigger, more bulky stroller. This one is just a very tiny little lightweight stroller. This is perfect like if you're taking your baby to like the mall or the stores where you kind of have to get in and out very easily. I'm sorry. Do you want to go in that one? All right, so then this is just like what we kind of throw in the car for the most part. We put this in the trunk. And if we're going to like the stores, this is normally what we'll use just because it's very narrow, so you're able to get through aisles very easily. I don't know, I just really like this one. This one is called the 3D Light, and I think it's not very expensive. And just to show you how easy it is to close, because I've gotten questions about that before, all you do to close a stroller is you pull up this strap, and that's it. Like you can do it with one hand, it closes. I think I have some stuff in the bottom, but it kind of just closes like that, super easy. I am like so out of breath and I am so tired, and my house is a hot mess, so forgive me. Like we just got our Christmas tree yesterday, so I'm just very tired. So there's one thing in this room that I want to show you. This is our bottle sterilizer. I don't use this that much anymore, but when she was little, I was sterilizing her bottles all the time. This sterilizer is so great. There's like a little part in the bottom that you put some water in, and then all you do is you just literally just put your bottles in there. You can put like the nipples or like the smaller parts up here, and then all you have to do is just hit the button. Like once there's water in that little compartment, you just hit the button, and I think it takes 7 minutes to sterilize. It's just super easy, so I really like this one. What are you doing? What are you getting into? And this was my breast pump. This was a Spectra, I don't know what version it is or whatever. I had gotten a free breast pump with like my insurance, and I hated it, so I got this one on Amazon, and I really liked it. This one obviously comes with, it's a dual pump. I think that's what they call it, when you can pump both breasts at the same time. And it has like a little compartment in the back where you can put one of the bottles, but I really liked this one. It was a little bit pricey, but I thought it was worth it. All right, and then over here in the kitchen is probably where we have like more stuff between the kitchen and the family room. Now that she's older and she's obviously taking a bottle, we put like all of the bottles here in the little grass thing. I don't know what the official name of it is, but this is great just for drying. These are all the pacifiers that we attempted to give Riley when she was younger, and I just took a whole bunch of them and just washed them so I can put them away because she never used them. But these were probably the ones that she liked the most. I think these are like the Philips Soothies, but she hated pacifiers. She never took a pacifier, so these were kind of a bust. But I would suggest you don't buy too many pacifiers until you know what your baby actually likes. But these are the bottles that she liked the most. These are the Comotomo bottles. We have 3 of these, and I love them. They're like super squishy. These, I don't know, for whatever reason, Riley had a hard time taking bottles for a while, and these are the ones that she liked the best. All right, then this is something that I would consider a baby essential, some kind of a carrier or some kind of a baby wearing contraption. This is a Lily Baby, a carrier, which I'll leave link down below. I got it on Amazon. It doesn't have to be this fancy, but I really did like this one. It like converts in like 6 different ways, so I found it very just easy to use, and I really liked it. So I'm gonna just show you how easy it is. It comes with like a little strap. So all you have to do is just put this around your waist, and it's gonna clip like a belt, and you can adjust this obviously. And Riley is going buck wild over there with some of her toys. And then you lift this up. Let me adjust the tripod so you guys can see. But then all you do is just put this through your arms, and then you put your baby obviously in here, and I'm gonna show you if she'll let me. And then you just clip it in the back. There's just like a little clip in the back, and then you can wear your baby. So let me see if she will let me grab her. So I just grab her. I always put the carrier on first, and then I grab her because you can't really do both of those at the same time. And I just put her legs through. When she was little, she used to face backwards. But I just put it on, stick her little arms whichever way is most comfortable. And then I just clip it in the back. And then this is what it looks like. I get to wear her. I can kind of adjust her if I feel like she's not super comfy. And then this is the best way for us to like go for walks sometimes, or just kind of hang around in the backyard because she is a chunky monkey these days and she weighs a lot. So I can't just be holding her in my arms for a long time. So this is what it looks like when she's facing out, but when they're little for a long time, you're gonna be having them face you. So just find a carrier that works in like a bunch of different directions. But I love this and I highly recommend it, especially when the babies are cranky like this. I highly recommend it when your babies are really little and they want to be with you, on you, like all the time, but like you still have chores and things to do. So I used to put her in the carrier, like if I had to like do laundry or if I had to like run around from room to room, like tidying up the place, like anytime that I would do like a cleaning power hour or something like that before Joe got home, I would put her in the carrier and then she was on me. She felt like she was, you know, being comforted. She was happy and content, but I was still able to have my hands free and get some stuff done. So this is a must. I tried using like the cloth, like baby carriers, and I hated it. I think I had the Moby. I don't even know what it was called because I used it like 2 times and she keeps moving the tripod. But I used it like twice and I hated it because it was so complicated to figure out and I just ended up, like it was too complicated to put her in there, so I never used it. So with something like this, I literally just clip it in. And there's no like figuring out like which strap, which side has to go under, which way. Like they're just very complicated sometimes. So I really like this and I would recommend it. These are some of her toys right now. And again, they're just thrown around because I wasn't even really planning on filming right now. But this baby gate, I love this baby gate and we got it on Amazon when she started like crawling. This is now a part of our family room so that she has like a place where she can play without getting into everything. You can also buy like additional panels if you want to make it bigger, but I love this. It's super easy to put together and it's very lightweight, so I can move it around whenever I want to. So I really like this. And then these puffs are pretty much lifesavers because anytime that she is having like a meltdown, I will give her some of these and she loves them now. I think they have to be, what, like 6 months old? It says that they should be crawling when you start giving them puffs like these, but eventually I think most babies end up liking them. And then this is our high chair. I really like this high chair. It's a Chico. I think it's like the poly high chair. I don't know. I will try to find it for you guys, but the tray obviously slides out. It's super easy to clean. And then this you can remove, and I'm pretty sure that you can wash this. I haven't washed this ever since I've had it. I just wipe it down like my Mrs. Meyer's all-purpose cleaning spray. I just wipe it down and it stays nice and clean. I think you can adjust the height of it. So we really like this high chair. It's worked well for us. All right, and then the last thing that I wanted to point out to you guys is the baby dome. I have this here. I keep it in our family room in case we ever like want to go outside or in case we ever need to take her somewhere. She's a little bit too big for this now, but it's just a very like easy to transport little just like a little, it's like a little pack and play, but it's low to the ground. I'll see if I can insert some clips here of it because we've used this everywhere. We've used this like in the garage. We've used it, we've taken her to the beach with this. So I will show you guys what that looks like, but it's so convenient. I think my sister got this for her before she was born, and I really liked having it. Anytime that we needed to like go somewhere and set her down, this was like an awesome thing. So that's really gonna be it. I think I took you guys around my house and showed you for the most part like the stuff that we use the most often. I do have a newborn essentials video where like I sit down and like talk to you guys about some of the stuff that I really like some of like my favorite bibs and just like some smaller items, I guess. But this I felt like was just like a way for you guys, like instead of me just doing like a sit down video, me taking you around and showing you guys what I actually use, like what I'm still using now that Riley is a year old. I think that it just brought a different dynamic to that. So I hope that you did like it. But if you did like it, if you got some value out of it, I would love it if you would give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you're new. I love doing like day in the life vlogs. I just create a bunch of motherhood and lifestyle videos, and I would love to have you be part of the family here. I learn a lot from you guys too, so I love it when you guys engage with me in the comments because I'm a first-time mom. I'm just trying to figure this out, so I just kind of like sharing my story with you guys and showing you like obviously what's worked and what hasn't, because I don't have all the answers, but again, like I like learning from you guys and we just kind of figure it out together. Like the video, subscribe, and if you guys have any other questions about anything that I showed you, if there's a link that I didn't add or anything that you want to know baby product wise or anything about her sleep schedules or any question that you have that I can answer for you guys, leave it down in the comments and I will do my best to get back to you as soon as I can. But again, thank you so much for watching. I love you all to pieces and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.